Always yang and yang gang. It's your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up and away. I'm diving, and I was thinking, how can Aju Yang reach the black vote? This is a fun video that is not serious but informative, fun and full of laughter. You know, I realized to catch people's attention, it have to be highly entertaining. 2020 clear vision, how Aju Yang can win over the black vote. Let's do this. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself because it's time to go diving. That's how we starting the video off.
Democrats are here to appeal to black voters. But what do black voters want?
I sit with a panel of voters, all with one thing in common. All right, who voted for Obama in 2012? I was too young. So, which candidate do you think best understands the needs of the black voter? I think Elizabeth Warren. Bernie. I want to go Bernie. Chris, who do you think best understands the needs of the black voter? Donald Trump. Huh? Donald Trump. Huh? Explain.
Even with the ability to get infinite information, clearly they still have people that is still misinformed.
Some of the stuff I've heard he's already doing is like prison reform. He's been hanging around black people as long as I can remember. They loved him until he ran for president as a Republican. Trump was the man. Raise your hand if you remember when Donald Trump was the man.
The man as in the man, but not the man. He wouldn't let black people into his apartments.
Roy know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about.
But maybe some word association will show us what they think of the other candidates.
Joe Biden.
Gas.
Touching women.
Not the sharpest knife in the drawer, dingy, inconsiderate, spoon-fed, misunderstood, don't understand, bad comprehension, and a little bit too old.
All right, so nothing positive. Okay, next candidate.
Okay. Serve as a leader.
Thinks well on her feet.
Warren has discussed giving black people reparations. Is that a campaign promise you believe she could fulfill?
No.
Instead of calling it reparations, what if they called it back pay?
No. That sounds even worse. That's worse.
All right.
Okay, my turn. Let me get a piece. Elizabeth Warren reminds me of the wife you didn't want to have. Or when you was a child, the old lady down the street that used to tell on you. Or the one woman that don't know the game but want to change the game because she feel it's not fair because for her perspective, she don't like the rules. Something that was enjoyable now is dead.
Candidate.
That's that man right there. Bernie. He was with Martin Luther King, but he just had a heart attack. So, no.
So why do you love Bernie, Jessica?
Because he gonna walk it like he talking. He gonna be out there with us.
If he can.
If he can't walk.
If he can.
I'll put him in a wheelchair. I'll be right there behind him.
Simply put, Bernie been rocking with black people. And to get the black vote is not what you say, it's what you can show and prove, and your charisma and energy that you bring around black people.
About Pete Buttigieg. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not Pete Buttigieg. There he is. But look, you can see the similarities, right?
Very much so. He got this. Ooh, his hairline is like the bread. They could be twins. They could, be siblings.
But he's polling terribly with black people right now.
Exactly. We don't know him.
He went up to Harlem, sat down with Al Sharpton, had some soul food at Sylvia's. Is that pandering or outreach?
Pandering.
What did he order?
So if you saw him crumble the cornbread on top of the green.
That's real.
He might be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a black folks thing or a country thing, but when you take the collard greens and the mustard greens and you use your fingers to get the cornbread, it's... Just because Pete Buttigieg learned how to eat collard greens and cornbread off a YouTube tutorial, that don't mean I'm not going to still put that will in his back. Pete Booty Bandit, robbing from the people up front to go to the crack in the back down the wine cellar to sell $400 of wine.
Kamala Harris.
She the police.
Exactly.
There's a lot of people who look like me locked up under her watch.
Hey, you know the crazy part? The first time I seen Kamala Harris and my mama had asked me about it, and she said, oh, what you think about Kamala Harris? And I said, well, the first time and the first impression I got of her is she locked a lot of black folks up. I don't know what it is about her, but her aura, her presence feel like she sunk a lot of people and is weighing hard on her.
So Kamala's campaign released a video of her dancing to Cardi B.
That's pandering.
So then what is Kamala supposed to do? When you're out and you black and a band plays, do you not do a little dance while you walking along with the second line?
I think we're harder on the black candidates, to be honest.
I think it's difficult for black people like her, even Corey, to be themselves when the spotlight is on them.
Cory Booker told Joe Biden that he dipped it in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. How did that make you feel as a black person?
He corny.
Hey, she corny for calling that man corny. I think he fit more under the category of lame. Or that one dude, bruh, friend that you have that knows how to read zero in body language and you can say fuck off across your forehead and he's gonna hug you, that friend. The one that'll pop up at your house and not call your phone? That friend.
I know, we've all said something like that. Oh yeah, he allowed, he just said it in a corny way.
Is there a behavioral expectation on black candidates that's not put on white candidates when appealing to black voters?
Yes.
Why do you think that is for black voters? Why do you think we do that?
Because we see ourselves in them, and if they're acting a certain way, then we're like, no.
White people are watching, don't act like that.
Exactly.
We expect them to represent all the different types of blacks.
The spectrum.
Yes.
So we've talked about a lot of stuff tonight. Having said all of that about all of the Democratic candidates, how many of you all still think Trump will win in 2020? Do you honestly think that any of these Democrats could beat Trump?
If they all rallied for one.
Now, Yang Gang, this is where we shine. All Andrew Yang have to do is to display to black voters that he can get the Democrat nominees to rally behind him by displaying that he's trying to actually move the country forward. Not mudslinging for cool points, but showing the people that he's willing to work with all Americans to move us forward. And he's not too pig-headed for new, inventive, and fresh ideas. He's willing to listen to the people. When Andrew Yang display that he can get the other Democrat nominees to rally behind him because he's the only candidate that's not trying to go left or right, he's trying to go forward. And when the black people realize he can get all of the Democrats behind him and Republicans that's misplaced by Trump, and they know that he's our best shot, all of the black folks gonna really open their eyes up to him, because right now the only thing that's holding Andrew Yang back is he really for real and really having a chance?
There's so many people running.
So we all need to agree on who that one candidate is, and then all the other candidates support him. Tell me who's that candidate.
Elizabeth Warren.
Trump 2020, baby.
Hold on a second.
Rule number 1 to the art of war: divide and conquer. I don't really know if that's rule number 1 or not, but I know that is a rule. As Americans, if we can't learn to come together as one, it's not going to be the robots that's going to destroy us, it's we going to destroy ourselves. From your personal observation, if you noticed anything that Andrew Yang could capitalize on to reach and attract the black voters, leave a comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and let's get this out here. Andrew Yang 2020, clear vision.
Can't win the black vote by pandering because black people are as complex as any other voter base. If you want our trust, make promises you can keep, walk it like you talk it, and above all, keep the faith.